Part 5 of today's demo is the horizontal type mask tool, and I will hop over to Photoshop and show you what I'm talking about. You'll notice that on this example that you're looking at right here that the lettering USA has an American flag inside it. Now this of course could be done. I mean, you could take a font, a style of lettering, and put whatever image you want inside that lettering. Now it works better with bold, thick lettering. If you have a real thin font, it's not the greatest trick in the world, but it works pretty well with bold, thick lettering. So let's take a look at how to do it. First of all, I'm just going to make a new document, and I'm just going to keep using my kind of typical 1200 by 900, and I'm going to fill that document, edit fill. I just want like a blue background, kind of a medium blue, because I'm going to use the United States flag. I'm going to do that kind of thing. All right, so that's my blue background right there. Now, the next thing, I want to pull up my image that I want to fill the lettering with. And again, you could do this with any image. I'm going to use an American flag to fill the lettering. You could do it with whatever, but I'm going to pull up my American flag image. Now, using this horizontal type mask tool, it's hidden underneath the type tool. You have to click and hold for a second. You'll get other versions of the type tool, like vertical type and things like that. So I want the horizontal type mask tool. It's right here. It's the third one down. Now I'm going to use impact for my font because I know that it's a big, thick, bold font, but I want it to be pretty large. So up here where it says 48 point, I'm going to set it at like 150. And I think that's going to be okay to start with. Now I'll click once in here, just going to click once, not going to drag, just going to click once, and I will type the letters USA. Now you can see how that's looking at this point. It's not bad, but I think I would like to have it better. So I'm going to come up here and click my check mark, and you'll see what happens is instead of actually putting type on the image, it makes a selection in the shape of type. And I use the impact font. Okay. Well, now I'm going to go to the select menu, and I'm going to say transform selection. And what that allows me to do, transforming, it's like anything else. It allows me to take this selection that I have here, and I can make it bigger, wider, larger, longer. I can stretch out that selection to be more like the size I want. I want it to be like really big. I want to make something kind of big and bold here. So I'm doing a transformation. We know that anytime you're doing a transformation, you have to come up here and say check mark. All right. So look what I've got here. This horizontal type mask tool has allowed me to make a selection that is in the shape of lettering. Well, anytime we have an active selection on an image, we can copy and paste. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to copy this, Control C. I'll take it over to my blue background that I made, and I'll paste it. Now it's really large. So I'm going to transform it, Control T to transform, and I got to do a little bit of dragging around and sizing and moving and sizing and moving, and look at the result I'm getting here. That's pretty sweet. I've got lettering that is filled with the United States flag. Now again, you could do this with some athlete or a band or whatever, and I'll hit my check mark there. Now to finish it off, it's kind of a nice idea here to maybe come along and add a stroke to that layer, and the stroke could be whatever color you want. You could even sample like that if I want to sample that red color or maybe the white color. I kind of like the white there. And you can about layer styles, you can do whatever you like. I gotta click OK there. I could add a drop shadow to that. Gosh, you could just kind of knock yourself out with the things that you do. Could add a little inner shadow to the way that looks, and there's what I'm getting. Hey, that's a pretty slick trick, right? It's the horizontal type mask tool, and it allows you, I'm going to click OK on that, it allows you to make a selection in the shape of text, and then once you've done that, you can copy it and paste it and wind up with some pretty cool looking text in your Photoshop work that you're doing. And this, friends, is the end of part 5 of today's demo.